Joining us now, another man who is making waves on social media in his own unique way, and that is BYU pitcher Maverik Buffo. Maverik, welcome to Studio B.
Thanks for having me.
The hat stacking spectacular. Hey, when are we setting the world record? We want to do it here, man. When are we going to attempt this thing?
Maybe we'll have to wait another time. We gotta keep going with the rally caps for a little bit and see how we go with that.
Okay. So after the rally cap season is okay, we do the summer activity.
Yep.
Okay.
Now look at this stack of hats.
Just a portion of your collection or what?
Just a little bit.
Now see, as a Cardinals fan, to see the Cubs on the front, it's a little disturbing to me, but I'm gonna let that one go.
Are you a Cubs guy, Maverik?
No, I'm a Yankee guy, so I just like collecting a lot of hats. So in high school, I would get a hat for every letter I got from an MLB team filling out paperwork for them. So just a little bit of collection.
Where did the rally hat stacking begin? What's the genesis of that?
So last year it was, I believe it was Brandon Kinzer. Me and him were just messing around one time. We did it. We won. We're like, oh, let's kind of stick with it. And so we were at LMU last year, and we stacked everybody's hats. We got a couple of the coaches' hats on there, and it brought us back to a tie. It didn't work for the win yet. We waited a couple innings. Then Eric Urey was like, all right, we got to try something new. So there was a porta potty out in the bullpen. I had to sit in the porta potty for about 4 innings, peeping through the holes at the top and waiting for Urey to finally hit his home run. As people are knocking on the doors like, hey, we need to go. I'm like, you can't till the game's over. You got to wait. So he finally hit his home run. I'm pretty sure I hit someone with the door. I ran out so fast when he hit that home run. I was like, oh, well, but here's another thing. We'll just add that to the rally.
Wait a minute. 4 innings in a porta potty.
It was bad.
Bro, that is taking one for the team.
Hey, trying to be a team guy. So.
That may be one of the best / gross stories I've ever heard.
It was bad.
Oh, my goodness. I hope Eric took you out to lunch like 70 times for doing that.
No, he makes up for all the catches he had, like in Kansas for me. He saved me with that, so we get even.
That's a good point. He had another spectacular catch against Gonzaga. Should have been on SportsCenter's top 10. It was a travesty that it wasn't.
I told him he only gets up there when I'm pitching, so.
Maverik Buffo, BYU pitcher with us in Studio B, sharing some fantastic stories about the superstitions that play into baseball, and specifically here at BYU. Jason had a good question this morning, and he brought up, he's like, I wonder if there's a story behind the name Maverick. So is there a story behind your first name?
I was just named after the movie Top Gun, so.
I was right.
You called it.
I was right.
You called it.
I said, I wonder maybe his parents were just big fans of the movie Top Gun.
Yep, that and John Wayne, so.
There you go.
Holy cow. Okay, well, I don't know how this interview is going to get any better.
Hey.
It's already like pinnacled right now.
So how happy are you they weren't fans of Goose?
Seriously. Everybody always asks me, that's all I got growing up. Oh, do you have a friend Goose or something? No.
No, I'm a Maverick, okay? Get over it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the actual baseball that you had going for you. You were rolling this season, man. You had a great season going, 6-1 as a starting pitcher, the Friday night guy in conference play. And between you and Mike Rucker, it seemed like things couldn't be better. Then the injury news, and you get shut down for the season. It's been a few weeks since that's happened. So how are you mentally, and how are you progressing now that that news has kind of had a chance to settle in?
I mean, definitely it was really hard at the start. We're having a great year, and it was kind of, me and Rucker looked at it as we were the 1-2 punch, and so we knew we're set, and we had plenty of guys and if we could go as long as we could, we knew we'd had plenty of guys for the Saturday games, and so. There was kind of how Coach was saying, we pieced together Game 3, and we have plenty of guys that are good enough to do it, that we were fine. And now that went down, it was kind of hard because it was like, okay, I really want guys to step up. Like I know there's plenty of guys behind me that were going to do the job, and it was really tough for me because it actually started when I was in Portland is when I first felt it, but I thought, oh, it's just kind of a typical arm injury. Like, it was just kind of sore. I was like, oh, I'll be fine. Then we went to practice. When we came home, I threw, and it was kind of a little tender. I was like, okay, something's up, but I didn't say anything because I was like, I can still throw through it. And then I started the San Diego game. It was really tight, but it loosened up, and then we had those 2 long innings, and that just got worse. And everybody kind of knew something was up. My velo dropped a little bit, and then I was like, oh, I'm fine. They gave me a week off. I kind of did a little bit of an anti-inflammatory. Tried to start at St. Mary's, and it was bad. I mean, I think I topped out at like 81. So, I mean, it hurt pretty bad, but I mean, I wanted to do everything for the team. Now I've just looked at it as I got to get stronger and try and be the best teammate I can right now to be behind my team.
So is the throwing of sunflower seeds, is that therapeutic? Is that exercise?
It's a good forearm. You just flick the wrist. That's all you got to do.
Because during one of the interviews I was having with Hayden Rogers, you were behind him just pelting him in the back of the head with sunflower seeds.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had a whole bag down his back. So
what's the recovery process for you now? Training, off season, like what is there going to be surgery required? Is that not known?
No, they did just a little bit of PRP. They just kind of injected it with platelet-rich plasma, and so it's just supposed to help the healing process. And then I just rehab and get strong. At the end of this month, I'm supposed to start throwing. So
it's just a matter of waiting.
Yep, just trying to get stronger.
One of the things that this team has shown the ability to do, and quite frankly, one of the reasons it's so successful, is after a loss, this team has been able to bounce back. Where does that come from?
There's plenty of guys. I mean, it's kind of our attitude. I mean, if you even see it against, like, yesterday it was kind of tough. Yeah, I mean, showing up, I think, I mean, they came ready to play, and I think we kind of rolled in going, oh, we're going to beat these guys type of thing. And everybody was kind of down, and it was kind of like against Gonzaga, like, oh, the ninth inning rolled around, and we're going, oh, they're coming back, like, to where against Gonzaga we were coming back, and it was everybody kind of picked it up in the ninth to where now it's like, oh, we actually got to show up from the beginning. So I think with the attitude everybody has, I mean, it's great. Everybody's behind. Everybody knows we can win. And we're a tough team. We're great. We got plenty of guys back there that are going to do their job. And so we know it's just when you get called on, you got to do your part, and we know we're going to be fine with it. So,
Maverick, we need to have you on again soon to talk about strategy of hat stacking. We're going to press for a world record, man. I'm confident that you can pull this off.
Oh, we can do it. I just need Danny Jelic. She's the one that helps me with this. So.
Oh, okay. Danny Jelic
I sit there
is your
and
guy.
he stacks it up. So.
Man, we appreciate the time, and we wish you a very quick recovery. Look forward to great things in the future.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
BYU baseball heads out to Pepperdine starting tomorrow. Mike Rucker, the ace,